It's one thing to have to work outside in this wintry mess, but it takes a strange and wonderful kind of mutant to actually find it pleasurable. Like, well, these two gentlemen.
Do you like the cold? I mean, by you, I mean the Quebecois.
It cleans the streets of Ebola.
The cold.
Yeah.
The frigid cold keeps the riffraff out of the city for sure.
Fred Morin and David McMillan, restaurateurs, chefs at the legendary Joe Beef, bon vivants, raconteurs, historians of their beloved Great White North, princes of hospitality. And what do men like this do for fun when the rivers turn to ice 3 feet thick, when testicles shrink, and most of us scurry for warmth and shelter? If they were like so many other Canadians, they would go ice fishing on the St. Lawrence River.
The cabin fever induces in the Quebecois family, because we are confined, perhaps, to spend so much time indoors. A lot of the families love to do, activities together like this. Go to the cottage, go ice fishing, it's like gets you out of the house, and it's very much a family thing.
Like many of their ilk, they'd seek one of the temporary small towns of sled-borne cabins, drill a hole in the ice, and wait. But these are not normal men.
So is Quebec better than the rest of Canada?
Obviously.
It's not that, yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
come on, you didn't have to think about that long.
No.
Now, wait a minute. Now, are strippers paid hourly here? Is that right? It's not a tip system?
It's
We
it's
discussed this
considered
before.
an art, a performance art.
It's considered a performance art. So how does that work? You don't tip your stripper?
You pay per song. You pay per song at
You
the
pay
strip
per
joint,
song.
yeah. And then you can get a dance in the back, which is a private dance, and that's $10 a song, $5 a song in public.
That's why I go to prog rock strip bars, because the songs are super long. And I'm a bit cheap, I go for the King Crimson lap dance.
After a suspiciously stunned-looking fish emerges from the deep, previously roof-and-alled by an eager producer, no doubt, it is ignored, because Fred and Dave do things differently. No crudely fried fish and breadcrumbs for these large, living 19th century men.
Oh, whoa, holy shit, look at that.
Instead, a hearty lunch of French classics, accompanied by many fine wines and liqueurs, as befitting gentlemen of discerning tastes who've exhausted themselves in the wild. So this is how you live?
Well, more often than not, yes.
We always have to travel well and eat properly. We're drinking a natural white wine, Prioré Rock. White Burgundy. These are Glacier Bay oysters, as well as there's a couple of Beausoleils thrown in there.
They're delicious. In my prized possession, those little
Fred's wonderful
Alsace.
Alsace glasses.
Yeah.
But the funnest part about the restaurant business, isn't it, the cutlery? Just the spoon is absolutely gorgeous. Fred has a wonderful collection of tableware. Without getting, snobby or elitist, the eating off vintage tableware is one of the great joys out of life.
Well, this is the interesting paradox of you guys. On one hand, you aspire to run a democratic establishment, open to all, and yet you are hopeless romantics when it comes to
Painful nostalgics.
the art of living, right?
Yeah.
What the? Sustenance is required. Holy, look at this. Like, say, a consommé of oxtail to begin, followed perhaps by a chilled lobster à la Parisienne.
The art of dining is kind of disappearing, much to our chagrin. I work super hard at being an excellent dining companion.
When seeking excellence in a dining companion, what qualities does one look for?
I turn my phone off. I never put my elbows on the table. I
Really?
don't. Of course. Come prepared with stories. Don't drink too much. Don't become sloppy.
Come prepared with anecdotes?
Absolutely.
No elbows on the table?
No, it's not proper.
I'm a total failure as a dining companion. What is that?
What's that, you ask? An iconic Escoffier-era classic of gastronomy?
Oh, look at that sauce. Holy crap.
The devilishly difficult lièvre à la royale, a boneless wild hare in a sauce of its own blood, a generous heaping of fresh black truffle, garnished with thick slabs of foie gras, seared directly on the top of the cabin's wood stove.
Oh, damn. Look at that.
We're in a wooden shack, over 3 feet of ice, and 100
say?
feet of water.
You are hopeless, hopeless romantics, gentlemen. Oh, Jesus, look at that. Oh,
The seared foie is perched atop an ethereal suspension of Joel Robuchon-inspired potato puree. Of course,
This is Cornas from Reynard Vineyard by Thierry Allemand.
nice.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yes, yes, it is. Really, is there a billionaire or a despot anywhere on earth who at this precise moment is eating better than us?
No.
No. Look at that.
Époisse, Saint-Marcelin.
cheese. There must be cheese. In this case, a voluptuously reeking époisse, who some less hardy outdoorsmen might call overripe, but not us.
Oh, this is awesome. What do we got here?
A few Cubans.
Oh, wait a minute. You guys have a much more relaxed attitude towards the importation of Cuban cigars.
Chartreuse, of course, and a dessert as rare as it gets, a dinosaur-era monster long believed extinct.
This is Gâteau Marjolaine.
Who does this?
No one. No, it's one of those, like, painful, nostalgic things.
Right.
Layers of almond and hazelnut meringue, chocolate buttercream.
Oh, my God, look at that. Mmm. Damn, that's good.
For these guys, this is normal. This is lunch.
Sundays, it's like Playhouse in my house. It's French Playhouse.
Yeah? What do you do?
They get dressed at their house.
No way. Tell me
yeah,
all
I
about
do, I
this.
He dresses kids too.
He's a dandy.
A Sunday dandy. Last time I did deux tartes, les pralines roses, and the Linzer torte. I made a crème caramel. I made salade d'orange au rhum,
Right.
vieux rhum. I made les pruneaux au vin rouge.
Right.
Prunes and red wine?
Yeah.
With the crème fraîche, and then the huge cheese cart that was about like 15 kinds of cheese.
Right. And how many people are in your family at this meal?
Him and his wife and two young boys.
And
Eight
how old
prior.
are the kids?
2 and 4.
So you, your wife,
Yeah.
and a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old.
They don't make it to the end. Usually I have to like prematurely
No.
open the
You
visi,
don't like
know?
Pruneau?
You know, when I'm thinking this, and I'm thinking that well, that's really f***ed up, but I'm also thinking, you know, I got to do that. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
And actually, my daughter would totally be into it.
Once every few decades, maybe every century, a nation will produce a hero. An Escoffier, a Muhammad Ali, a Dalai Lama, Joey Ramone. Someone who changes everything about their chosen field, who changes the whole landscape. Life after them is never the same. Martin Picard is such a man. A heretofore unencountered hybrid of rugged outdoorsman, veteran chef with many years of fine dining experience, renegade, innovator, he is one of the most influential chefs in North America. He is also a proud Quebecois, and perhaps he, more than anyone else, has defined for a new generation of Americans and Canadians what that means. He is an unlikely ambassador for his country and his province. But maybe not so unlikely. I mean, look at him, out for a day trapping beaver with local trapper Carl.
No?
So the bait is wood.
Yeah, they just heat the bark.
They eat the bark.
Yeah.
Now, I understand in pioneer days, beaver was the financial engine of Canada.
Yeah.
Empires were built on it. Every hat practically in the world was made of a beaver pelt.
That's why today it's the icon of Canada.
To a lesser extent, the tradition continues today. Carl continues to trap, usually called on by provincial officials to trap beaver and clear away dams and control what could become a destructively overpopulated situation.
Ah oui.
Hello, my little friend.
This is a young one, and those are the one we want to eat.
What would you compare the meat to? Is there anything like it?
That's the thing, you know. There's nothing like it. You know, when you eat beaver, you understand that it's beaver.
Martin, along with an encyclopedic knowledge of fine wines and an inexplicable attachment to the music of Celine Dion, is a big believer in honoring history and tradition. If you still trap beavers, you should, if at all possible, cook them and eat them, not just strip them of their pelts. And as incredible as it might seem, you can cook beaver really, really well. Beaver tail, on the other hand, is not actually beaver at all, rather a quick spoon bread type of thing that in our case goes somewhat awry during an inadvertent inferno.
With the sauce, it almost looks like chocolate. It's so rich looking, huh?
I love it when it's like that. Some people don't put too much blood, but I like when it's very thick.
Wow. It's absolutely delicious.
Yeah, it is. I wasn't joking, but
Tastes like chicken. No, it doesn't taste like chicken at all.
this is your first time.
Yeah.
Ah, wow, that's something. I think you almost eat everything. Huh?
Yeah, at this point, you know, animals, they see me and they're like, oh, no, not him. Yeah, not that guy.
There's a joke around here somewhere, but to tell you the truth, the stuff is just too good. It's being catered with Fred and Dave's usual restraint.
Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, come eat.
Hot cocoa in styrofoam cups? No. Try a titanic choucroute garnie à la Alsacienne, containing Flintstone-sized hunks of pork belly, poitrine, bacon, homemade boudin blanc, kielbasa, smoked chops, plus like veal and pork links.
Oh, yeah. This is a truly heroic choucroute.
Oh, look at the beautiful work of linking these.
It's awesome. This dish is the single best argument for sharing a border with Germany.
And of course, the finest wines known to humanity.
We got German wine, we got Sylvaner in pirate bottles.
Sweet. What am I drinking here?
Canadian Riesling. This is Norman Hardy Riesling from Prince Edward County, 5 hours from here. Amazing wine.
There's an allegory here somewhere. I'm reaching for it. Something about Fred and Dave's reckless abandon coupled with precision and technique. A hockey metaphor, perhaps. The hell with it. Ooh, look, sausages. Montreal to Quebec City by rail. 160 miles of wintry vistas whip past the windows, evocative for some of another time.
Here you go, Canadian caviar. Sturgeon, Acadian caviar.
I'm not sure about Dave McMillan, but in Fred Morin's perfect world, we would all travel by rail. It would still be the golden age of rail travel.
So tell me about the Great Canadian Rail System.
It's purely emotional.
Really?
There's nothing rational about it.
Fred is what one might call conservatively an aficionado.
How extreme is your railroad nerdism?
This is how bad it gets. Operating manual.
For this model of train?
Yeah, this
Yes.
model.
So you have other operating
This is how the
manuals.
Books, printed ephemera, collectibles. Fred retains an enduring love for the great iron horses that still take passengers across the frozen land he calls home. But it's something more than just nostalgia. It's also an appreciation for a dying art.
I mean, it's like the old cruise ships, or you transport your comfort, you know?
In those halcyon days of cross-country rail, there were lavish dining cars, luxurious sleeping compartments, a bar car with liveried attendants.
We look at the menus of how people used to eat on trains. It's also inspiration of how we cook in the restaurant.
Casserole of sweetbreads and fresh peas with béarnaise sauce, roast leg of lamb, currant jelly.
Very nice pictures in the book, the Dining by Train book. And the guy holding the turkey and cutting the turkey.
Right.
When you order a drink,
Right.
it comes from a bottle made out of glass into a glass made out of glass,
Right.
which is kind of cool in our day and age.
Comes back to service, doesn't it?
Well,
Oh, thank you.
We are presented with a perfectly serviceable omelet. There may no longer be a smoking lounge with brass spittoons, but this does not mean a traveler has to suffer.
So you always travel with a truffle shaver?
Well, during truffle season.
As a gentleman must. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna get a in-action photograph here. Hold on. Canadian Rail. So all these people are gonna like be expecting. Wait a minute, where's my fist-sized black truffle? Can I have the truffle option, please? Oh, of course.
What was the other?
Don't forget the foie.
Quebec City, one of the oldest European settlements in North America. Samuel de Champlain, known as the father of New France, sailed up the St. Lawrence and founded the site in 1608. When the fighting started with you-know-who, Quebec City was the French stronghold, until the bitter end, when the French fell at the Plains of Abraham. The French may have lost that one, but some things French have stayed firm, unbowed, resiliently unchanged by trends or history. Le Continental is the kind of place about which I am unreservedly sentimental.
J'ai mangé ici quand j'étais plus jeune. When I was younger, I ate here with my grandparents and my parents, yes.
That's older restaurant in town, opens in 1956.
Classic, unironic cuisine ancienne, meaning dishes you haven't seen since, like, forever. A hipster-free zone of French continental ocean liner classics, such as Caesar salad, tossed fresh to order tableside, and beef tartare, also prepared tableside, as one must. Shrimp cocktail, not a deconstructed shrimp cocktail, mind you, a shrimp cocktail, the way Jesus wants you to eat them, all served by a dedicated professional.
At culinary school, we were taught this. We're real customers as your final class. We'd have to do the field of fruits, tableside, all that, which inevitably would fly off the fork and land in somebody's soup. I was so bad at it, too. I'd start with the orange, run into trouble, I'll be right back behind the screen. I'm like with my teeth, stripping the thing. At least once a day, one of the students would set themselves or the customers on fire. The sterno would like spill and they'd light it. There'd be this line from like the thing down across the floor, up their leg.
No, that shit doesn't happen here. Like I said, professionals.
This is gonna go like a big fireball.
Fireball, good.
The kind who know how to properly prepare these dishes.
Sweet.
I swear I had like a goosebump moment where
Yeah.
For Dave, another classic, filet de boeuf en boîte, a filet mignon, a sauce made of cognac, cream, and glace de viande.
That is nice. Look at that.
And for Fred, scampi Newburg. When's the last time you saw the word Newburg on a menu?
Awesome. Absolutely awesome.
But for me, that most noble of dishes, Dover sole. This appears to be one of the few remaining servers alive who knows how to take that fish off the bone, sauce it, and properly serve it.
Thank you very much.
Bon appétit.
Merci. Man, I love this place. I'm so happy. It's very comforting. There's continuity in this world.
Across town, another thing entirely. The younger, wilder L'Affaire et Ketchup, which I am reliably informed means everything's cool in local idiom. At this point in my life, I just don't know anymore. Are these young cooks, these servers, these dedicated entrepreneurs, are they hipsters? Or am I just a cranky old who thinks anybody below the age of 30 is a hipster? I don't know, but I admire them.
So how much did it cost you when you opened?
not much.
Look at this tiny electric 4-burner stove. At no point in my cooking career could I have worked with one of these without murdering everyone in the vicinity before hanging myself from the nearest beam.
How long did it take you to adapt to the
I would say like 3 months. At the beginning, I was lucky that I didn't have like a lot of customers because I was like, oh man, oh, I was freaking out.
And yet these kids today, look at them go, serving a wildly ambitious and quite substantial, ever-changing menu out of this Suzy homemaker oven. Tonight, there's razor clams with beurre noisette. Ooh, and a cream of haddock roe.
Very cool, thank you. I love razor clams.
and coquille Saint-Jacques. You'll notice that nobody in Quebec seems to skimp on the portions. A terrine of foie gras, head cheese with cassis mustard. Oh, and riz de veau truffé, that's truffled sweetbreads. And you got some goose hearts persillade for good measure.
There's a goose heart. It's excellent, goose heart.
Hearts in general.
Oh, also you got your morue salé with grilled tomato bread. That's salt cod for you Anglos. I'm all swollen up like the Miquelon tire dude and ready to burst in a livery omnidirectional mist. Hotel motel time for me. No matter how you feel about Quebec as either separate from or as essential part of Greater Canada, any reasonable person loves this place.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Lewinsky's is famous for the sandwich, the
Lewinsky
special.
special, right.
And in what tradition does this fall?
It basically, Eastern Europe, it was a survival thing. It was because they were poor, and that's what they could make.
Lewinsky's, an old-school corner institution around since 1932, serving up pressed beef bologna and salami sandwiches, or specials as they call them, along with egg creams and milkshakes.
So, the special, and an appropriate beverage, egg cream? Very happy.
Here's how it goes. There are rules. The special is always served with mustard. It is never cut in two. Don't ask why, just because. That's the way it's always been done. A little respect for tradition, please.
I'm happy now. You know, some things are beloved institutions for a reason. This is delicious, thank you.
But this? Is there really any reason for this?
What are you doing here? Why do you have to make life so hard? If money were your primary motivation, this doesn't seem like the fastest road to untold wealth.
My grandfather, had a sugar shack. Everybody had you can go back, 3 generations, they had a sugar shack. And I'm very proud of Quebec. I'm very proud of Canada,
You celebrate Canadian history. You celebrate Canadian traditions. You celebrate Canadian ingredients in a way that no one else has. Are you some kind of patriot? Is that what's going on here? Is it national
I think that's very much
Quebecois
it. He's
fervor?
very much a patriot. I say it all the time. This is one of the most important restaurants to me in North America, if not the world. It's an art installation if you actually pretty look at it.
The meal begins with a tower of maple desserts.
Good Lord.
Sponge maple toffee, maple donuts, beaver tails, maple cotton candy. But wait, there's more. Almond croissant, whippet biscuits, some nougat.
Ah, there we go. I think that's a first for me. I've never seen that done.
No?
Well, not with a hammer.
Let the madness begin. Next, a whole lobe of foie gras with baked beans on a pancake cooked in duck fat, of course, cottage cheese, and eggs cooked in maple syrup.
Wow, that's awesome.
There's a healthy salad, sautéed duck hearts, gizzards, and pig's ear, topped with a heaping pile of fried pork rinds.
Good Lord.
Oh, and a calf brain and maple bacon omelet. And these.
How is this made?
With love.
With love.
Panko-encrusted duck drumsticks with shrimp and salmon mousse and maple barbecue sauce.
Good Lord. Wow.
So this is a classic Quebecer dish. It's called la tourtière, a meat pie.
Tourtière du Chac, a whole Laracam cheese, foie gras, calf brain, sweetbreads, bacon, and arugula. But with Martin, that's not sufficient.
Usually there's no truffle, but I just...
Yes, black truffles.
More truffle.
It's gonna be too much truffle.
My blood's getting thicker as I look at that.
And now the main course, a homegrown, smoked right out front, local ham, with pineapple and green beans amandine. And chicken. But with Martin, a chicken is never just chicken.
That's stuffed with cotechino, foie gras and lobster. We pump lobster bisque in the
Into
chicken.
the chicken.
Yeah. Wait.
Good God.
There is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Someone should be singing the national anthem now. I mean, really. This is...
And practically prehistoric old-school Canadian classic. Maple syrup is heated, then poured on snow, becoming a kind of taffy. But the preferred delivery mechanism does present some issues.
No. Take a big one, and you have to suck it. Don't swallow it, you know? Look, you have to go like that. Slowly, slowly, you know? Just that. Slowly, slowly. That's how it's good. That's it.
Can I do that in a manly way?
Yeah.
You just don't look down at it. You sort of look away in a distracted way. It's like, I'm not really talking to you.
The best way is to look up.
Finally, there's maple meringue cake and maple ice cream with chocolate shards.
Any suggestion how to attack this?
We did it once. I want the chef suggesting for the ice cream cone. Chef suggests that you eat the ice cream like that.
That's the thing. I think there's too much focusing on the food.
Yeah.
You know, like wow, this is very intellectual, and wow, and then blah blah. And I've done too much all those shit. You know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to play game anymore. No?
Because food is feces in waiting.
This is CNN.
If there's one thing you always need on a cold, snowy night, it's yet another hearty meal. I meet back up with Fred and Dave at Liverpool House, the sister restaurant to Joe Beef.
I think we always compensate a little bit with overabundance of food because of our insecurity of not being like good cooks.
No, you know what? It's a combination of low self-esteem and generosity that explains the amount of food, perhaps.
First course,
Jambon blanc,
So samo,
gravlax of char, Solomon Gundy,
meats and eggs.
Tweet fumé Bellevue.
Unbelievable. Look at the aspic work.
This is smoked eel and potatoes inside. A brioche d'anguille fumé, salmon pastrami.
And wait a minute, this is super classic.
Œuf en gelée.
and this, œuf en gelée, egg and aspic, soft-boiled or poached egg and clear gelatin set broth, classically garnished with white ham, tarragon leaves, black truffles.
Oh my God. I was pretty sure that I would live the rest of my life without ever seeing this again. Ah, delicious.
But tonight, after a full week of Franco-Canadian full-on assaults on our livers and our lights, Fred and Dave thought it would be both delicious and merciful to take advantage of the somewhat lighter and insanely delicious fare by their brilliant chef Omar, who's from Pakistan. Amazing, authentic Pakistani food.
So what do we have here?
Butter chicken crab, octopus tikka, little eggplants braised with anar seeds, pomegranate, little mushrooms, rabbit korma, fingerlings with a fenugreek and fennel. This is donkey nahari.
Yes, he did say donkey meat. Is there something wrong with that? The dishes continue. A Pakistani gumbo with okra and coriander, a sesame seed and green pepper curry, hanger steak palak paneer, all beef scotched egg, a puri with horse meat tartare, and an authentic goat biryani.
Wow. Biryani's awesome.
Are you full?
Yeah, it's food for 12.
We did good work here.
In the end, and perhaps as a nod to the Anglo tradition, however, there will be Stilton.
This is a genius meal.
These princes of gastronomy, never a suboptimal moment. Nothing short of excellent accepted. Beyond excellent. Too much excellent. Yes, possibly. Over the top? Yeah, definitely.
We're surrounded by water, and we're not really a seafood-eating place. We live in this fish culture. It's been fishing here for hundreds of years, and fish was always not accessible to people here. So it was something that was always for export.
Right.
And so the fishery is changing a little bit. I think as well, it was always just a single species fishery, and now that's diversifying.
By necessity.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's really important because we live on this island where food security is an issue.
Dale Jarvis works for the Intangible Cultural Heritage Development Office for the province of Newfoundland and Labrador, helping communities safeguard what they can of traditional culture.
What's changed as far as the way that, I'm going to try to pronounce it correctly, Newfoundlanders see themselves? I mean, something seems to be happening here as far as people here beginning to value their own products, their own traditional foodways.
Yeah.
That's a big change. And it's something that Jeremy Charles, for instance, has been doing very, very, very successfully. How important is that?
I think the one thing that has kept people here in the wake of the fisheries collapse, like the fish moratorium in 1992, so many people left, and what really has kept people here is that sense of tradition. I think sometimes there's this idea that tradition is static, and that isn't necessarily true. Tradition is always kind of changing in response to the environment. And people choose the things that they're passionate about, and they find a way to make that work. And I think Newfoundlanders have always had that tradition of making do and making things work in the situation where they are.
Here at the family-owned and operated Chase Landing, the specialty is fish and chips.
How's everything tasting?
Oh, really good, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Glad to hear.
Homemade fries, always a good thing. How Canadian is Newfoundland?
You know, we have this kind of complex relationship here in Newfoundland with the rest of Canada. You know, we're a very old British colony here, but we've only really been part of Canada since 1949. And I think for a long time, on the mainland of Canada, there was kind of this stereotype of Newfoundlanders as being, you know, poor and uneducated, kind of that goofy, newfie stereotype kind of stuff that happened. And over the past 10, 20 years, there's been a real shift in how the rest of Canada perceives Newfoundland, but I think also as how Newfoundlanders perceive themselves. And people, I think, are starting to say, hey, we don't have to just import food from, you know, the United States or Canada. You know, the stuff that we have here, the ingredients that we have here are actually pretty special.
You could actually shoot a bird and serve it in a restaurant.
Yeah.
You do that in Montreal, you get arrested. You can shoot rabbits and serve them in restaurants.
Yeah, we have the benefit of that here, yeah.
No, this is an enormous and unique advantage.
Back at the shed, a classic fish and brews. A hearty sailor's stew of cod and hardtack.
Sweet, look at that. Whoa, what's this?
Scrunchions.
Scrunchions?
Grab one. Salted pork fat. They're crisp.
Oh, God.
Is that ridiculous?
I can just sit around and like some some shit-stained underwear. Sit there in front of a television, eat those all day long.
You'll have to change them before jiu-jitsu, those same underwear.
As one must.
Yes.
Well, look at that. It's beautiful.
Are you searching for the parts?
Yeah, just kind of get a bit of everything.
Garnish with scrunchions?
Yeah.
Soigné.
Yeah. It's pretty much the dish, you know? Thank you, sir.
Oh, damn, this is delicious.
Oh, good? You like it?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, so good.
My grandmother would be happy. It's good.
Hunting is very much part of the culture here. Traditionally, you hunted to eat, to stay warm, to survive. And there is no game more prized than the moose. Just over 300 miles from the capital of St. John's, about a 7-hour drive through some beautiful, if rugged and wild country, is Buckens, for what we are told is prime moose hunting. a beautiful lake, rustic cabins, where a few friends can hunt and forage, and perhaps in between combing the wilds in search of the elusive moose, throw together a simple wilderness meal around the campfire. Nothing fancy, just the bare essentials.
We're drinking Sacrament from Prince Edward County, Ontario, Hinterland Winery. And we're also drinking a wine from here, the Maritimes, Nova Scotia. It's a Benjamin Bridge Méthode Classique Rosé.
Roughing it in usual style.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Are we facing up to having a successful hunt? Or...
Welcome to Newfoundland, boys. Thanks for joining us.
If this is failure, I want more.
Thankfully, fully aware of my jinx-like effect on on-camera hunting scenes, the boys have stocked our larder with many delicious things. So we're covered.
Whoa. Cotequina?
Finocchina.
What?
So,
What did you call me?
Finocchio.
Oh, that's awesome.
No.
You often eat in the rain?
Like I said, you're in Newfoundland.
It was Miami like 5 minutes ago.
You don't come here for the weather.
No, literally 5 minutes ago, it was like sunglasses.
And that's Newfoundland. 4 seasons in one day.
And how many times have you been here?
I've never been here. Well, you
No.
know, no, never.
You guys are all like...
Whoa, wait a minute. This is your first time.
Our first time in Newfoundland. We've tried to come on a couple of occasions, but no, we've never been here.
Proud Canadians.
This is not one of the destinations that a Canadian ends up in.
And yet you decided to open a fine dining restaurant that, by definition, is seasonal and requires at least a significant part of your clientele to get on a plane and make the kind of commitment that these motherfuckers clearly have not made. And this is them.
Yeah, I mean, we just wanted to do what we love to do and cook good food and celebrate Newfoundland product.
And where do these oysters hail from?
These are Beausoleil oysters.
Beausoleil, yeah.
Named after the early Manson family killer.
Was there Beausoleil in the Manson
Bobby
family?
Beausoleil. In fact, the entire Manson family's killings were designed to draw suspicion away from Bobby Beausoleil.
I was always a fan of Squeaky Fromm.
They just let Leslie Van Houten out of the joint.
Correct.
And I hear she likes camping.
Fred and Dave do not travel light. Previously acquired stunt moose, the legs slow roasted over an open fire. The ribs of the same beast braised on the coals. A natural gravy simmers away. A cured ham brought from our generous friend Martin Picard in Montreal. But first, cans.
Oh my good God, look at that thing.
It's jellied foie gras.
Look at this thing. Jesus.
This is the proof of our low self-esteem.
A tureen of wild hare drizzled with sauce.
What?
Another tureen of pheasant, wild duck, and guinea hen, loaded with pleasing hunks of foie gras.
Oh, look at that.
A wild boar tureen.
Do you have boars here?
No.
Hogzillas?
No.
That's another thing.
Hogzilla?
I think it would be an amazing legacy for Joe Beef to introduce a foreign species to Newfoundland.
I think that's awesome.
Like, that's the kind of shit people don't do anymore.
Wow. So you're mixing canned and fresh truffle?
Yeah, because we can. The same reason the dogs eats his ass. Because he can.
After a humiliation in the wild as severe as ours, as sporting gentlemen, it is required that we discharge our weapons.
Yeah.
Repeatedly. Well, in this case, at non-living things.
All right, pull.
Got a fish.
Okay, pull.
What are the symptoms of lead poisoning?
Inability to hit a skeet.
Oh. It's a bad place for hippies to go camp on the other side.
Yeah.
Pull. 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 Is that the stuff you learn in West Virginia, Stan?
Our main course arrives as the temperature drops. Moose shoulder and ribs, neck braised in red wine, wild mushrooms, and grilled Scotch lovage for the essential vegetable component, and roast chestnuts, bacon, and pearl onions.
Whoa, look at that. It's gorgeous.
We didn't shoot a moose, but we're going to taste the moose. That's good.
Wow.
Yeah, let's pass the nug. Who's nuts?
Thank you. Wow. It's good.
Moose meat, best meat, #1 meat in the world. No better meat than moose. That's for sure.
Wow. Yeah. This is amazing.
I think that it's a treat, and it's, I've said for years that moose meat is the best meat. The champagne of animal protein. Well,
You're right. It is something special.
Don't even mind the rain anymore.
look at that. Like, what is that? It's amazing.
It's a great day.
Feel something in your hand.
Would he? You
Yep.
might.
Here, look, watch.
Put something in your hand and you'll get it.
Look, he's on the camera. I really want to do this. He's gone? Oh, he's on Tony's head.
Animals love me. Yeah. I told you. I'm like St. Francis of fucking Assisi. Well, look, they really are hitting him. Look, this could get ugly really quickly. Next thing you know, they're pecking our eyeballs out and tunneling up our asses.
It's 63 feet.
Okay, we're ready to go.
Thank you, sir. What are we drinking?
A little Benjamin Bridge Brut Reserve out of Nova Scotia. Cheers.
Gentlemen, cheers.
To the Queen.
No, I hate the aristocracy, man.
They don't have long.
Raymond's in St. John's is probably the best known, most celebrated restaurant in Newfoundland. It's gotten the region national, even international attention with its hyper-localized, wildly creative menus.
Wow, this is exciting. Oh, wow.
Seafood Tower, yes. Razor clams, snow crab, mussels, capelin, whelk, and sea urchin.
Oh, look at that.
Little plump sacks of goodness. Oh, God, that's good. Bocarones, I'm very excited about as well.
Whelks is my game.
Really?
Oh, love.
The bocarones are quite remarkable. This is really good.
I'm gonna pass tuna around.
I like the little berries.
Yeah, they're neat. That's funny. There's no oysters on this or clams, which is
Right.
refreshing.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah. It's only local.
Okay, here you go.
Today we're just going to do just a scallop crudo, basically raw scallop, just with a salt, fresh herbs, a few simple garnishes. It doesn't need much. It is what it is, you know? It speaks for itself.
For me, the ocean, the definition of the ocean, when I think of the ocean, I think of New England, the northern part of France, you know, magnificent, steel gray, intimidating.
It's the coldest fucking water. Iceland, here.
Sterile.
Northern Europe.
Northern Atlantic.
Right. This is
it's
like
where it's all about.
Yeah.
For me, it was always where it's all about.
There's no draggers, no nothing. It's just, you know, friends of mine who gear up and who are crazy enough to jump in the Atlantic Ocean and go to the bottom. They emerge with these baskets of beautiful scallops.
All right, let's get started.
Look at the nerve that's still in it. You see it there? Fresh scallop.
Just want to keep it pretty simple, you know?
They're delicious. You can't get much fresher than that.
No, I wouldn't say.
I take it on myself to turn it into a nasturtium tacos. Tacos of scallop.
I love nasturtiums.
Wow.
We're eating Newfoundland.
Yeah.
We're so fortunate here in Newfoundland and Labrador to be able to serve wild game, moose, rabbits, partridge, grouse. It's a really big part, big staple of our menu, obviously. It's the reason why the restaurant's pretty much open, you know? Nowhere else in the country you can do that.
Heart of caribou tartare with Adler and chanterelle.
I'm enjoying this meal.
Yeah, man, it's
very, very, very much. It's really, really good.
Jeremy Charles, in my opinion, honestly, I would say easily top chef in Canada, most likely, you know?
As a model of bravery, determination, courage, pride, and not a false note.
We've not ate anything that's not from this island.
But what we got here is the cod sound. It's the swim bladder of the codfish. It just goes right up the middle of the fish. We've been touring around with this for a long time. This is almost like boot leather, you know? It's really, really tough. So we'll salt it overnight, then we'll soak it, and then we'll dehydrate it. And this is the product you're left with. It's almost like a chicharron type of texture, you know? But my grandmother, she'd probably just render out pork fat scrunchions, and they just fry these off, you know? So what we'll do then is we'll drop that in the oil, and it's gonna puff up, becomes this beautiful chip.
Charred whelk with braciole of seal and crispy cod sounds.
What was this?
Sound of floating bladder.
Bladder, yeah, I like that. Good. Bladder.
It's what?
Fried bladder.
Smell it, though. It's good, this Labradorchi.
It's delicious.
The onslaught of food continues. Cod fillet with cod liver quenelle, partridge profiterole, and this, the classic local staple, jigs dinner, reinvented into a pasta dish.
It's beautiful.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
I'll go so far as saying it's the best pasta I've ever eaten.
Wow. The pasta itself is extraordinary.
Even the detail in this room is amazing. Even the carpets, if you notice.
No.
We have a pair for you.
No way. That's super creepy. I'm alarmed. As you step away from the urinal, are you shaking the last couple of drops?
Yes.
On my face every time? Wow, I don't know what to say. I'm stunned.
Last but not least, chanterelle ice cream.
Oh, it's good.
Ooh. It tastes like farmer's daughter. That musty funk, you know, in the hayloft.
That's spectacular ice cream, though, for real. I'm like I'm mad at you for not having made this already.
No.
You're the king of soft serve flavors. You've not done chanterelle ice cream, Fred. I'm kind of pissed.
Tons of it. You just never pay attention.
It's kind of dirty. In a good way. I mean, in a really good way. Way to find that 8-ball.
How long is the flight?
Just about 45 minutes.
45 minutes, that's enough to see, you know, all the good films that Michael Bay ever made.
I'm going to France. Not like Francophone Canada, but France. Really. A little bit of actual France, sitting about 45 minutes offshore. The islands of Saint-Pierre-Miquelon, France's last foothold in North America. French cars, French food, pay in euros, and French attitude.
We really have a French way of life here, really. We eat French. I think we think French also, almost.
Our hosts on this otherwise male-centric brocation are Maite and her friend Hillary. People around here don't eat out much. Instead, most cook at home, often with friends.
This is sea urchin pâté.
Yes. What?
Pâté d'oursin, a sea urchin pâté. Plump sacks of roe fresh off the beach, formed into a loaf and cooked with bread, garlic, and onions, and utterly delicious.
Look at that.
This is a try.
Wow, it's pretty. Look at that. Wow, it's sensational.
You like it?
Fantastic.
Good.
Wow, that's good.
You know, this is a kind of dish for real we should do, like
that's a very
buy
good
a lot
idea.
of urchins, transform it all at once when it's at the peak of freshness, make a solid pâté and serve it slice by slice, like foie gras, you know?
My mind's already racing. Urchin sausages.
Steal this recipe, dude. This is good.
Well, we'll have to call it pâté maïté.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness. What an honor. I don't have copyrights on that because it's local.
Classic.
Really traditional
Oh,
from here.
yes. Is it? Yeah. You've had this all your life.
Yes.
Wow.
Stuffed squid over rice.
This is family style, you know.
Wow, look at that.
Bravo, my day.
Oh, thank you.
Do you want some rice with it?
Wow.
You know, traditional and family meal.
Yeah. You're an amazing cook.
Thank you.
This is really great.
Maybe you're gonna have to open a small little restaurant. Did you ever think of that?
Well, I'm planning to open a pastry shop.
Really?
Yeah.
You bake as well.
Braised halibut, simple and perfect.
Halibut.
Wow, look at that.
Are these potatoes from here?
From France.
Sont les rats de Noirmoutier.
Oh no, we would like to. We love.
Les charlottes, les belles de Fontenay.
Your knowledge of tubers is dazzling.
Fred has an incredible amount of pedantic knowledge about several subjects.
Oh, wow, this is great.
At this point, there's only one thing missing.
Oh, wow. Wow.
No
look
way.
At this.
Local cheese. Glorious cheese.
This is
This is a tarte crème d'amande.
With urchins.
No. With baked apples and blackberries from here.
fantastic.
You have to open a little table d'invité or something like that. You have so much talent in cooking and sourcing and talking about it. Don't stick to the pastry shop. That's my gut feeling. I mean,
I want to talk to you about financials as well. I want to talk to you, no, but I want to talk to you about how when you say tea shop and there's no money in it.
You have to sell wine.
They'll make a small wine bar. But wine bar is a license to print money.
Wow. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy with this cheese. The meal in general, all of it was fantastic.
It was a brilliant
so happy.
meal. It's a grand repas.
This is the meal I needed. This is really a throwback. This is the sort of meal that you have a hard time finding in France now.
Yeah.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You really have a hard time finding a true, proud French regional meal.
It's incredibly difficult.
I am above all things a man of the people, a regular Joe, a man as moved by a simple slab of mom's meatloaf as I am of lark's tongues in aspic, studded with truffles and moistened with the tears of baby unicorn. Big R's provides the local version of comfort food that all of us, chefs and regulars, want and need.
Right, now correct me if I'm wrong. The indigenous specialties would be the jigs dinner.
Yeah.
And we got to get the funyuns, the bunions, the scrunchions.
Scrunchions?
The scrunchions.
You think they can whip up some beets and goat cheese for me?
Fried bologna, and don't sneer, it's awesome. And you gotta have some fried clam strips, for Dave anyway. Liver and onions for Fred. Pan-fried cod's tongues. They call it a jigs dinner. Perhaps the ultimate Newfoundland classic. Like a pot au feu or a New England boiled dinner. Basically, boiled salt beef, cabbage, turnips, potatoes, and peas pudding. Topped with gravy. Preferably lots of gravy.
Oh, this is magnificent.
This is something you have at your grandmother's house on the
Really?
weekend.
It's basically pot au feu.
That's beautiful.
And when gravy's this, without
Yes, 100%.
apology.
Yeah, no apologies. Yeah.
By the way, who can make the more cookbook-ready plate? Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I love this gravy.
Give the boys the recipe for the Joe beef Swiss chard.
Oh, it's amazing. We have a lot of Swiss chard in the restaurant.
And the gardens as
And
well.
for years and years and years, we used to serve it to customers and they never liked it.
Wow.
So what we started doing is we split the stems from the greens. We'll take the stems, we'll blanch them like in the presto oven, then we'll juice them.
I'm happy.
We'll take the juice, reduce it, then we'll char lightly the leaves.
Clam strip.
Thank you kindly.
We'll chop them, ciselé, and we'll combine both with a bit of butter.
Swap a little bit of bologna for a clam strip. Okay,
Okay,
I'm going in.
Sometimes we put the peppers that we smoke in the smoker.
All right. Cheers.
We'll bake it in the oven with Parmesan cheese and breadcrumb, and then we'll toss it in the garbage.
Immediately.